The man had just been transferred to a quiet fishing town. He had hoped to leave the chaos of the city behind and live a peaceful, ordinary life. But a bizarre maritime disaster completely shattered the town's tranquility. Early one morning, an army soldier was patrolling Sand Beach when he unexpectedly discovered a body floating in the water. Sheriff Jude quickly rushed to the scene with his men, but the moment he arrived at the beach, he was horrified to discover that there were already 3 bodies lying on the shore. Jude quickly stepped forward to investigate. He unexpectedly found a little girl who was still breathing. He immediately carried the girl ashore and tried to save her. Fortunately, the girl miraculously regained consciousness. Jude quickly ordered his assistant to call for emergency help, but the assistant froze in place, staring at the ocean in shock. The next second, a scene beyond everyone's imagination unfolded. Hundreds of bodies suddenly began floating in from the sea. The scene was horrifying and deeply disturbing. The rescue teams searched tirelessly for an entire day and night. In the end, they recovered more than 400 bodies from the ocean, but none of the victims were wearing life jackets, which made no sense for a typical shipwreck. Even more strangely, the police had received no reports of any ship sinking or plane crashing. There was no source of the accident, no missing persons list, and no wreckage. It was as if hundreds of people had simply appeared out of nowhere in the ocean. Where exactly had these mysterious dead come from? No one had any idea. As the bizarre situation grew more serious, the Department of Homeland Security quickly stepped in to investigate. They initially determined that the group were refugees who had illegally entered the country. They sent an agent named Emma to the town to take full control of the case and assist with the investigation. The 47 survivors were placed in makeshift tents. To uncover the truth, Jude went to speak with the little girl he had personally rescued, hoping to get some clues from her. But what the little girl Leah said next completely changed everyone's understanding of the situation. She admitted that she was not an illegal immigrant. She and her mother had come here to escape a devastating war that had forced them to flee. Jude immediately pressed her for more information about the war. He wanted to understand exactly what had happened.
Leah, where are you from?
From here.
From here. America. But there's no war here.
There will be.
Just as everyone stood stunned, a man named Kyle made a shocking claim. This brutal war took place 150 years in the future. They were all refugees who had traveled back from the future. Agent Emma remained skeptical throughout. She firmly refused to believe their story. She was convinced they had fabricated an outrageous story to hide the truth about their illegal entry, to expose the lie and verify their identities. The Department of Homeland Security immediately fingerprinted every survivor and searched all available databases. But they couldn't find a single match. It was as if these people had never existed in the modern world. The police then interrogated the survivors one by one, yet their answers were remarkably consistent. A devastating war had broken out in the future. A new breed of humans had emerged with extraordinary abilities.